Week 1 into filming House of the Dragon, the Game of Thrones prequel that covers the terrible Targaryen Civil War. Smack dab in the middle of Targaryen history, still a weird time to start. So, yeah, we already have leaks for it, and spoilers. A week into production. I really admire the people that just risk a lot to take these photos and videos. Yeah, there's also video of an actual scene in House of the Dragon. So if you stay past the roaring of the dinosaur for Rawrist, Rawr means I love you in dinosaur. You're all my grandkids. I'm gonna talk some spoilers, but it's nothing too crazy that's gonna, ruin the whole show for you. That's clearly already plotted out. So House of the Dragon began production this week, and we saw HBO go apeshit on Twitter, tweeting lots of fire emojis, and they also gave us a photo of a script reading. Well, now they're just straight into filming. Now, what they're filming is a scene between Daemon Targaryen, played by Matt Smith, and Rhaenyra Targaryen, played by Emma D'Arcy. And if you're wondering why I don't blow up these images and have them across the entire screen, it's because on some deep level, I fear HBO. Probably not even on a deep level. It's probably right on the surface. So I'm gonna put it next to me. I'm sorry if you want it to be on the entire screen. You can just Google search for them. I'm sure they'll pop up. So first, look at Matt Smith as Daemon Targaryen. Look at him. He doesn't look half bad, to be honest. And from a distance, his wig, dare I say, looks kind of hot. And I know his hair is the wrong length for Daemon Targaryen, but I feel like no one's gonna complain about hair length in House of the Dragon, right? Book readers wouldn't be that much of a nutter about it. We're all nutters. But honestly, I think the shorter hair looks really good on Matt Smith than the longer hair, and the wig looks decent. I know this is from a ways away, but I think it looks pretty, like I said, sexy. I'd rave about his outfit, but even if we're all pissed about how Game of Thrones ended, I think we can all agree that they always gave their A game when it came to the costume department, so it being an epic costume, kind of expected. I do like him in all black. I would like to begin to see a little bit of red, or him even having the Targaryen sigil, but that may come down the line. I'm still unsure of Matt Smith playing Daemon Targaryen, who is King Viserys' brother, but Matt Smith is a really good actor, and I guess we just have to have faith in his acting abilities. Please God, Matt Smith, don't fuck this up. I love Daemon Targaryen so much. Now, Rhaenyra Targaryen, who is King Viserys' daughter, has a beautiful wig on. I actually like Matt Smith's wig a little bit better, but the braids, girl, you are fucking it up. That is awesome. I cannot wait to see tons of Targaryen braids in House of the Dragon. I love what they do with the hair. She is wearing what becomes her traditional colors, so red, and if you look, it kind of shimmers and becomes black, and that makes sense because she represents the blacks, which are usually wearing black and red. Though I feel like calling them the reds would have been better. If you notice, she does have a little bit of embellishment or scaling, and so does Daemon, that shimmers a very dark black, so I'm actually interested to see how they incorporate black and red into her outfits and to clearly show on the side of the blacks. Over here's the greens. Although, the greens consist of the High Towers, so who really cares? I'm a little less iffy on Emma as Rhaenyra than I am on Matt Smith as Daemon Targaryen, but HBO generally is really good at casting. Shit at picking directors, though. Now, if I had to take a stab where these two are, I would say Dragonstone. Rhaenyra spends a lot of time at Dragonstone before and after the High Towers go full cunts. Daemon being there makes sense because eventually he does do the fun uncle marries niece thing, every father's dream. Seriously, for Targaryens, that's every father's dream. Except King Viserys didn't know when Daemon did that, and Rhaenyra was his third wife, so dude kind of went through wives a lot. And honestly, this scene could be at any point, before Viserys dies, after Viserys dies, maybe as the Greens faction are growing stronger and Rhaenyra and Daemon are talking about the future. it's really hard to tell. It does seem like Rhaenyra's more in control here, and 𝑑aemon is cowering to her a bit more, so I kind of wonder if this is before the actual war has started. Though here she does seem to have a smile on her face, and 𝑑aemon seems to have a bit of a mischievous little turn of his lips, so I don't know, maybe they are walking and talking and scheming about what they're going to do now that the Greens have decided to go against the wishes of a dead king. This photo right here looks like 𝑑aemon's giving her like a bro shoulder clap, like, all right, buddy, you have a good time. Don't really get romantic vibes from them, though if we are to be honest, 𝑑aemon probably jumped on the fact of being with Rhaenyra meant that he could get to the throne, something he was really pissed off about not being the heir to. Afterwards, I'm assuming this is where this photo comes from, where she's kind of looking out to the sea, maybe thinking, plotting, I don't know. I feel like this is a good scene transition where they show her looking out after their epic, dramatic conversation, and then it fades to something else. Okay, this photo taken of Matt Smith is actually kind of funny. It looks like he's mid-yawn, but they are rolling the camera, so I don't know, maybe he's like shouting to her or something. It just looks like he's doing that girl thing, you know, where they push out their chest and butt to be like, hey, look at me. Not complaining about that, ladies. Keep doing that. I love it. So I don't know, it's just kind of an awkward pose, but you can't really tell what's going on because it's just a still. Now I'm going to play a video next to me, very brief, of them talking. You're not gonna get a lot from it. You're just gonna see they're having a lot of conversations on the sand on the beach. I know it's riveting, but honestly, I feel like these images and video are just a first really good taste of what Rhaenyra and 𝑑aemon will look like, which I feel like a lot of us were afraid of with Matt Smith. So this is just the beginning of leaks and spoilers for House of the Dragon, and honestly, I'm living for it because I just need anything A Song of Ice and Fire, Game of Thrones related, but in moderation. If all I talked about on this channel was Game of Thrones, A Song of Ice and Fire, I would probably just not do this channel. Okay, so thanks for letting me prattle on. Like, subscribe, come back for more sci-fi fantasy. I will be covering all the House of the Dragon leaks. I will be doing lore, other Game of Thrones lore, but also other sci-fi fantasy stuff, so come back for that too. Oh, also check out my video where I bitch about House of the Dragon. It's hilarious. But if you don't think this is Dragonstone and you think it's somewhere else, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, let me know what you think about Matt Smith as 𝑑aemon Targaryen, like in this image, how well you think he is representing 𝑑aemon, who is a favorite, and also what you think about Aemma as Rhaenyra and her outfit. I feel like if I were to pick which one I like more in this photo, it would be 𝑑aemon.